Hi everybody. Hope that light isn't too bright and it doesn't start dimming and brightening, but I've got Jack out. He hasn't been out for a few days. He's been taking it pretty easy actually. Of course I'm still keeping my eye on where that lump was, and I'm really happy to say it's gone. And I think it may have been something under his skin irritating there, because since he shed, it's completely disappeared. So I'm you don't need to hang on to that thing for Mum, thank you. So I'm really happy about that. Certainly was a little bit of a stress there for me. Where are you going to go, dude? Where are you going to go? But let's talk about these big carpet pythons. I'll talk about carpet pythons because that's my experience, is carpet pythons. But I can imagine it's not just my experience with carpet pythons, but it would be whether I had a boa. But carpet pythons are pretty big snakes and very muscly snakes as well. Are you not? Are you not? Hey? But it's talking about powerful. How powerful are they? How dangerous are they to us being so powerful? Hey, sweetie, are you a danger to your mum? Hey? You know, he would be if I was complacent and stupid about how I handle him and how I let him hang on me. Yes, I can put Jack around my shoulders and I don't have any fear of him constricting and choking me to death. Could he? Absolutely. No doubt about it. But I'm very mindful of that at the same time, and we all should be when we have big snakes. And a lot of people do not allow their snakes to hang around them, well, their shoulders or their neck, for that factor, and I understand that as well. It is a safer way to handle them by never actually doing that. I have been doing it with my snakes for so long, and I guess he's going to go and hide in the pillow. He's just being a very shy boy. Are you? You're being very shy? Or no, you're going to go over and head over in the opposite direction to where I want you to go. That's what he's doing. Plus he probably wants to go out and have a bit of an explore as well today and get some exercise, because like I said, he was shedding, he shed, he ate, been a bit of a lazy boy, he has. But yeah, they are quite capable of doing you some damage if they want to, but they don't want to. Understand that they really don't. And when they have a hold of you and they start gripping you, that's nothing to do with the fact that they're going to try and strangle you or hurt you. That is more about them feeling insecure and thinking they're going to actually fall, and the only way they can hang on to you is to constrict. You know, they do this when they catch their prey, and they've got to keep hold of that prey. So what do? Not only do they bite the prey and hold it in their mouth, and they've got the curved teeth, so that it's much harder for the prey item to move forward. It's much easier for it to go backwards in actual fact. But they also need their body to wrap around and constrict their prey. Otherwise, they could starve if they didn't get it firmly in their mouth. And if they grab that particular, we'll say a rat at this particular point, by the butt end, and that rat decides to turn around and start biting them and scratching at them, you know, they'd want to let go before, you know, and we've seen how some snakes have been badly injured by being bitten by a live feeder, and hence why I prefer not to and would avoid it at all costs. And in actual fact, here in Australia, it is completely illegal to feed live feeders to our snakes, and I'm sure that people have had difficulty at times and have had to go to that extreme and would do it, but rarely, honestly rarely. I just want Jack to stay down here just a little bit longer with me before I let him go and play, as I say. And as you can see, you know, his intent isn't to wrap around me and grab me, and a snake will not wrap around you and then bite you. They'll bite you and then they'll wrap around you. It's not instinctual for them to wrap and bite. Their first instinct is to bite and then to wrap. So don't feel that even if they are wrapped, that's for their security, that they're going to bite you, because it's not going to actually happen. So, you know, I just thought about it and thought, you know, people have said putting them around my shoulders and holding them as such is really putting me in a vulnerable position to be harmed by them. And I'm not going to say to anybody, no, that's completely false. I know my snakes. I know how safe they feel when they're actually on me. I know when they're starting to feel a little bit insecure, and I'll go and support them a little bit more to let them know it's okay, babe. You're not going to fall. I've got you. Especially Jack. Very easy breezy, cruisy when he's on me, as is Lily. Then I've got the likes of Jessie, who is insecure as it is when I'm holding him just with my hands. I'm not going to, you know, I have put Jessie around my shoulders, but I'm completely aware of him the whole time and his movements and his body tensing. I do not allow Jessie to wrap around and then go in this direction. I will prevent him. Jack, not so much. And that could be foolish of me to do too. But I'm really quite confident in knowing Jack and what he's actually like to, what are you going to do? I don't want to lean back and squish you, which I could do, to be honest. Oh, I'm not. I'd only be squishing his butt, not his head. So he is going to make his way up. I don't know why I'm looking there, because there's a camera sitting there, I think, and I'm just sort of naturally looking over there. He's going to, of course, make his way up top today. So yes, snakes are very, very powerful. They have strong muscles, and they need those strong muscles for many reasons. Those strong muscles weren't given to them to hurt us. Their mouth was, I guess. But even that, isn't an intent by the snake. That is a mistake that we make. It can be the same when you're holding them. I don't hear very often of somebody being strangled by their snake, to be perfectly honest. And I'm not saying for you to all be very flippant about how you handle your snake, not at all. Be aware of what they're doing. Feel their body when their body is on you. You'll get to know. You'll realise, well, hang on a minute, it's not feeling safe like that. And if I at any time have Jack or Lily around my shoulders and they start to go around me, you know, I'm well aware of that. And I'm thinking about what they're doing and what is going on. And if I'm starting to feel, oh, hang on a minute, and I can feel them just, not they're tightening because they're strangling me, but they're just tightening because they're moving a bit further down and they're using a bit more up here to hang on to me, then I'll move them. And the best way to do that, and the best way to get them to loosen up quite quickly, is do from the tail end first. Of course, if their body is hanging down and their tail is here, then of course you're going to grab down here to support them. But more often than not, if you can grab the tail first and unwind from the tail end, they'll let go. Quite easily, actually, because they're feeling out of balance. So never think that your snake is out to strangle you, constrict you, to kill you. They're not. They're hanging on. Got no arms, no legs. They've only got their body. And Jack, Jack, did you just make a mess? He did. And I should have known. And I did know. See, slacking off. Excuse me. Excuse me for 1 second while I make sure if there's any more. I've actually got it. Okay, dude. Thank you very much. Well, did you enjoy that? Sorry guys. Do I edit it? Do I leave it in? That's life with snakes, guys. This is what I do. He hasn't been outside for a few days, so not his boo-boo, that's my boo-boo. So, take care of your snakes. It's what it's all about. It's what my videos are all about. Taking care of snakes. But I take care of my family and my friends. And I take care of all my animals. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, press that thumbs up. Let me know that you liked the video. If you haven't subscribed, that would be really wonderful too. So, you all take care. Ciao.